We begin by seeing Gengar and Reno battling on TV. The camera then zooms out, and we see Ash catch him. Now, Ash is a 10-year-old boy from Palatown. His dream is to become a Pokemon Master. So, essentially, Ash will be the exact same as he was in the original series, just slightly smarter, because original Ash is a fucking dumbass. Then we'll also get introduced to Gary Oak. Now, Gary is Professor Oak's grandson, and he's a childhood friend of Ash. Both of them have a dream to become a Pokemon Master. Then we'll also meet Leaf Green, also another childhood friend of them. But however, she doesn't currently have a dream, so she just wants to go on a journey with them. Yeah. Now we'll begin episode 1. Ash, Gary, and Leaf are planning on getting their first Pokemon now. With Ash deciding he wants a Charmander, Gary decides he wants a Squirtle, and Leaf decides she wants a Bulbasaur. However, when they get there, only Squirtle and Bulbasaur are there, Charmander having been picked by another trainer. However, Professor Oak has another Pokemon left for Ash, that being a Pikachu. Now Pikachu will be a little shit just like in the original series. However, Ash will still pick it. So episode 1 will mostly stay the same. We'll still get the iconic Thunderbolt scene against all the Spearow. However, here's where we diverge a bit. Ho-Oh would appear as per usual. However, just like in the 20th movie, he would leave a feather for Ash. And Ash seeing Ho-Oh would be even more motivated to become a Pokemon Master. Now, in episode 2, as episode 1 mostly stays the same, Ash will still steal the bike from Misty. So Misty will barge into Pokemon Center where Ash is healing Pikachu to, scream at him and tell him to pay. Because that's fair. Now, Misty, she's 11 years old, just a year older than Ash, and wants to become the strongest water-type Pokemon trainer. Now, Misty eventually accepts the apology. However, Team Rocket suddenly appear and sends a coughing and Ekans trying to steal every Pokemon in the Pokemon Center. Misty sends out her Staryu and Psyduck to try and combat them. However, eventually they get poisoned and are nearly defeated. At this point, Pikachu has been healed up, so Pikachu rejoins the fight and is able to take out both Coughing and Ekans by itself, and send Team Rocket blasting off for the very first time. Afterwards, we'll see Team Rocket decide that they're going to steal Ash's Pikachu, no matter how long it takes. Now, in episode 3, Ash tries to go to Viridian City Gym. However, it's locked and he can't get in, so he decides he'll have to come back to the Viridian City Gym later. Instead, he decides to head Route 23. Now, in Route 23, Ash meets a wild Nidoran. Ash decides that he's going to catch the wild Nidoran, thus sending out Pikachu to battle Nidoran. Pikachu would use Thunderbolt and is able to weaken it pretty good. However, Nidoran is still hanging on, so Ash decides he can't waste any more time and throws a Pokeball at it, immediately catching his first Pokemon. While going further into the route, Ash would end up meeting Gary again, and Gary suggests that they have a battle. The battle is a 2-on-2, with Ash using Pikachu and his new Nidoran, while Gary uses Squirtle and Pidgey. Battle begins with Nidoran versus Pidgey. However, Pidgey, having been caught a bit earlier, has more training time and is thus able to defeat his Nidoran. However, Pikachu comes out next and with just a single Thunderbolt is able to take down Pidgey. The final battle is between Squirtle and Pikachu, and even though Pikachu has type advantage, Squirtle is stronger due to having more training. Eventually, Squirtle is able to win out, however slightly. Ash is a bit bummed out, however, he decides that he'll just defeat Gary the next time they meet. The two friends, as well as Misty, go further into the route and head to Indigo Plateau. So looking at the giant stadium, the both of them made a vow that they will enter the Pokemon League. Now, in episode 4, Ash would head into Viridian Forest and catch a Caterpie. Now, episode 4 essentially stays the same. He'll catch Caterpie, Misty will be afraid of bugs, and he'll battle some trainers. Caterpie will evolve into a Metapod. There just won't be any Team Rocket interference because they're annoying. They didn't really need to be in the episode. Now in episode 5, we'll meet the samurai dude and get the iconic Metapod vs Metapod battle. And episode 5 will mostly stay the same. It's essentially just like, it's just a Butterfree episode, so yeah. Butterfree will defeat, Metapod will evolve into Butterfree and defeat all the Beedrill. And Ash and the Samurai part ways. Now, we're in episode 6. Ash has arrived in Pewter City Gym. Has arrived at Pewter City. However, he ends up meeting a strange man selling rocks on the roadside. However, he and Misty's both find it weird, so they decide to leave for now. Well, arriving at the Pewter City Gym, Ash heads in and challenges the gym leader to battle. The gym leader is revealed to be Brock, a rock-type specialist. Now, Brock accepts Ash's challenge, sending out Geodude and Onix. The battle begins with Butterfree versus Geodude. However, because of Geodude's type advantage, it easily defeats Butterfree. Pikachu is out next, however, due to being handicapped to not being able to use his electric-type moves, it takes him quite a while to defeat Geodude. And when Onix comes out, it just wasn't even close. Pikachu gets dog-walked. Afterwards, Ash ends up meeting the strange man again. The strange man offers to teach Ash's Pokemon a move super effective to counter rock types, and Ash decides to learn it. That move being Double Kick. Now, Ash now knows the man's name being Flint, so Flint sends out his Ponyta to help teach them Double Kick. Ash sends out Pikachu and Nidoran to learn Double Kick, and after entire days of training, they were able to successfully defeat him. They are able to successfully learn Double Kick. Now, the following episode, episode 7, Ash would head back to Pewter City Gym, and instead of using Butterfree this time, decides to use Nidoran first to battle Geodude. However, Geodude does still have ground-type moves, so it's still hard. Ultimately though, with a Double Kick, he's able to defeat Geodude. Onix comes out, and while Nidoran is able to do a bit of damage, it's ultimately taken out, leaving the final fight between Pikachu and Onix. The two of them battle it out, Double Kick, Quick Attack. However, Pikachu is still getting overwhelmed. Suddenly, Pikachu decides to try a Thunderbolt on the sprinklers. Yeah, I'm keeping a sprinkler scene just because I can. Onix will be slightly weakened, and with that as a distraction, Pikachu is able to go in, finish it off with a Double Kick, earning Ash his first gym badge. Afterwards, Ash and Misty will meet up with Brock. Brock's saying that he wants to go. Brock's telling Ash that he did amazing, and gives him a TM for Bide. Now Brock also further states that he wants to become the world's best breeder. However, he has to stay back and help his siblings. Suddenly, Flint arrives and reveals himself to be Brock's deadbeat father. Flint tells Brock to go on an adventure with these three and to leave the gym to him. Brock now officially joins the group. Now, Brock was the gym leader of Pewter City Gym. However, he's currently given over the title of the gym back to his father to go on a journey to become the world's greatest breeder. And thus, we'll end our story here for now, with the original trio being grouped together